So we have seen quite a lot about the query filter. So let's explore some more features, and let's go back to the design mode. And from the design mode, we can now go back to the query editor or the query panel. And so this is the filter that we are using. And again, before we continue, so the operators that we have seen so far, equal to, which means we can be very specific with just one value, or we can go for in list if we want to go for multiple values. Not equal to, which is the opposite of the equal to. Not in list, which is the opposite of the in list. Greater than, less than equal to. So these are the different operators that you can use in the filters. And so we are saying that the category in list of the values which user will decide at the runtime using the prompt. What else we can do? Instead of using just one parameter or the variable for the filters, we can go for multiple parameters as well. So we can say that where the category is in that particular list and the sale price, so we will select the sale price, drag it onto the query filter, and we can say and the sale price is greater than, and the sale price is greater than 150. So again, we are using a constant value. And now if we run, so we will get certain results, but for the the categories will have to enter some value, but we can go for the default ones. We don't need to change any value. So let's try the default ones and let's see if we will get any result. So here we have the result of the categories, and the sale price is more than 150. So here the operator that we are using between the two variables is the AND operator. So if we go back to the query panel, so we can see here that the condition is that the category should be equal to this list and the sale price should be greater than 150. So both of these conditions must be true. Okay, so that is the filter that we have just created. Now we can change this filter a little bit. So if we double click here on AND, if we double click, so it will be changed to OR. So OR means any one of these two conditions needs to be true. So either category equal to the list or sale price greater than 150, we will get some results. Okay. And if we run the query, again we'll go with the same values which we had as the default values and run. And now we will get some more results because the restrictions are a little bit less now, because before we had the restriction that both values or both parameters must be true. Now only one needs to be true. So because we changed that AND to OR, so that is how much of a difference it has make just by changing this AND to OR. Okay, so we can go back to the query panel. So that is what we did. So again, if we put it back, we will get lesser results because both must be true, and we can change it this way. So we are using the prompt for category. We can do the same for the sale price. So we can say that the sale price is greater than the value which will be entered by the user using the prompt. So we can go for the prompt, and now we can run. Alright, and let's go for the default values for the categories, and for the sale price we can change the value, and let's go for any value here, 79.9, and run. Okay, and again we'll get different results. Okay, so we can create the prompt for both variables. Let's try that in the reading mode. And all we have to do is to reload the query, and we'll have to enter the prompt. So first we'll enter the prompt for the category, and if you want to change the values, you'll have to reload the list and you can change the values. Then you'll click here on the sale price, and again if you want to change the value, then just reload the list and select any value and click on run. Okay, so that's how this will work, because we are using both of the prompts.